Hello, hello, hello. This is Danielle here at the Black Healing Matters podcast. Once again, today sharing ideas with you to hopefully move you one step closer to your healing. And happy Sunday to you. No, today is Sunday, and just as last Sunday, I'd like to talk to you about setting positive intentions. And this Sunday, I'm going to add something to this recipe, if you will. So last Sunday, we talked about the AIR model. You remember? I hope so. So AIR stands for A, attention, giving your goals, your mind, your attention to your goals. I, intention, so setting that intention, your desire for the week, and R, retention. And so this week, I encourage you to use the AIR model to set your goals, set your intention, and follow through with that intention using this model. Again, giving it your attention, thinking about what do I want to accomplish this week? What's really important and it's going to move me forward this week? Furthermore, intention, setting that intention and saying, this is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to progress this week. By the end of this week, this is what I want to have complete. And then R, retention. So retention piece is looking at this and reviewing this goal and really embodying the feelings, the emotion. This is so important because this is what really energizes your goal, your intention, to make it, to make the universe, again, come to your aid and begin to bring all the resources together to make it happen for you. And so this week, I'm going to challenge you. I told you I add a twist to it this week, right? So this week, I'm going to challenge you to add an intention this week to do at least one, just one thing for yourself. Purely selfish. Okay, just one thing that is purely for yourself to make you feel good. Why is that? Well, obviously, it's nice to do things for others. And a lot of times in the modern society, we're kind of preached at that we should be doing for others, and we should be caring for others, and we should be looking out for others, not trying to hurt others' feelings, doing what's best for the group, and neglecting ourselves in many cases. But the truth is that if we are not full, if we're not taken care of, then how can we take care of anybody else? And I think we've all been in that situation at some point or another where we're serving from an empty cup. This is where the anxiety, the anger starts to come to play. Yeah, resentment. Have you ever felt that? Even towards some people that we love. Heck, even sometimes towards our children, our family members, it comes up, right? Have you ever been giving so much, doing so much for other people, and then look up and realize that you can't even stand to be around them? Or it just makes you angry because you feel like they're taking you for granted. Granted that these are things that you wanted to do for them. You maybe wanted to help. You maybe wanted to be of service to them. But you're serving from an empty cup, meaning you're not full. You're not taken care of. So how can you then give to them in a spirit of abundance and goodness? And so, here at Black Healing Matters, we're all about making our moments better and making life easier and sweeter for us all. And so this intention, I'm going to ask you, I'm challenging you to include in your weekly intentions this week, is to simply do one thing that is for yourself. And you don't have to go spend a lot of money. It doesn't have to take a lot of time. For me, this week, I'll let you know my intention is to do 5 minutes of deep breathing exercises per day. 5 minutes of deep breathing every day. That's it. Now, can you do that? Can you do 5 minutes of deep breathing? I'm pretty sure you can. I'm pretty sure you can. I actually shared this week one of my quick breathing techniques, and I'm not going to do that one, but something very similar. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comments or send me a shout out now, and I might do a video or a podcast episode for that, teaching that particular skill. But again, it doesn't have to be complicated. So just take a moment right now while we're talking and think about, what can you do for yourself this week? Purely selfish. Maybe you're going to, if you're, the ladies, maybe you want to treat yourself to, I don't know, a mani-pedi or, finally get around to reading that book that you have been putting off, or take a walk. Get up a half hour earlier and take a walk, or stay up a few minutes later at night after everybody's in bed and work on a project that you've been putting off. Do something that really gives you joy, something that alters your state of mind and really gives you that sense of fulfillment. The warm and fuzzies, the tinglies all up and down your spine. Yeah, that's what we're going for. And so this week, again, I challenge you to really find something that you want to do that is completely selfish, that is for you. And set the intention using the AIR model to get it done. And again, this can be a one-time thing. This can be once this week. It can be like me, every day this week. And of course, let me know how you're doing on your intention and what great feelings you get from it. I know that when you set an intention, I don't know about you, but I'll just speak for myself. Whenever I set an intention and follow through with it, it's like, it's that feeling you get when you check off one of the boxes on your can-do list. I call it a can-do list, not a to-do list. But when I check off one of the boxes on my can-do list, I'm like, yes, But not only that, it's an energetic boost when we do something, again, like me, deep breathing. That changes my state for the entire day. So I hope that you really take this seriously and set your intentions for this week amongst all the things you have to do, getting ready for Christmas shopping, cooking, whatever, laundry. Don't forget yourself. Why? Because, as always, Black healing matters. Stay blessed.
Hi, Black Healing Matters. This is Jared from Slangsmith Radio. Intentions and selfish intentions for the week, or things just for me. I guess the biggest thing, my work, it involves a lot of creative. I do a lot of creative work, but most of the time I don't spend as much time on my own personal craft or my own, creating just for fun, just for myself. So I guess a good intention for me is to just make something just for fun and put it out there. I've gotten away from that. I used to I had like a daily practice of creating just for myself, but I've gotten away from that. So I guess a good intention for me is to do that at least one day this week. Thanks for the content.
Hey, Slang Smith Radio. This is Danielle again at Black Healing Matters, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for setting your intention. Number one, thank you for telling us and putting it out there in the universe. But number two, kudos to you, because you know the power of your words. And once you put it out there, you set that intention for yourself. Now, again, the universe is coming around to support you and conspire on behalf of your greatness. And so I hope that you'll continue to revisit that intention and really follow through with it. And retention. Follow through with that intention for the week. And I am excited to see by next Sunday, what you've created, what the results are, the fruits are of your intention. So that's a wonderful intention to do something purely fun and creative for yourself. Let me know how it goes. All right. And as always, be blessed, and Black Healing Matters.
Hey Danielle, this is Ruben over at the Reflections Podcast, and I want to thank you for bringing up such an important topic on self-care, because I believe self-care is the best care we can give ourselves, and we all know what we need in order to achieve this. As it relates to intentions, I feel like, one, I need to read a little bit more. Reading really feeds my soul. It gives me a chance to reflect and build upon some things I don't know or things I already do know. And then the second thing I feel I need to do intentionally is just to listen to myself. I've noticed I've been listening to external voices, friends, family, coworkers, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, but I noticed that I've lost myself in the shuffle. So I'm going to take time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes out the day, and just be quiet and listen to what I need and what I want. But thanks again, Danielle, for posting on a great topic.
Hi, Ruben over at Reflections. This is Danielle here at Black Healing Matters. And I just want to say, first of all, thank you very much for the call in and the response. And that I agree wholeheartedly. Self-care is definitely the best care. And so as you're setting your intention this week to read more and, of course, spend some quiet time, I hope that you do go ahead and follow through with those intentions by retaining them, looking at them every day, and then 5-second rule, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get up and do it. And, I think that you will find that the benefit is there. And as you've already done, you stated it, you put it out in the universe with your words. As I said before, the universe is definitely coming around to support you, bring forth the resources you need to make that happen. And so I'm looking forward to hearing your success next week on Set Your Intention Sunday. And on that note, be blessed, have a wonderful week, and Black Healing Matters.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.